This past week, many of you voiced your concerns on whether you think Guam is prepared to handle the coronavirus. This up next and more on TrendSpotting. Hafa everyone, I'm Cami Aguirola and welcome back to another episode of TrendSpotting. This week I'm here at Two Lovers Point and we're starting off with the visitors industry remaining vigilant about the coronavirus. Administration officials say they're doing all they can to try and keep the deadly coronavirus from Guam shores. On Tuesday, February 4th, they met with members of the Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association. GHRA President Mary Rose coordinated the meeting with Public Health, the airport and customs, and quarantine to go over the latest developments, which include the release of more than 30 visitors now staying at their hotels. Safety protocols are well established and have been referred to in the past, but the governor's chief of staff, Tony Babautse, said public concerns that their safety is being compromised to accommodate tourism are not true. And while the administration says it's keeping up with federal guidance, many on social media say they should be doing more. Babautse said the rapid development of the coronavirus threat has officials nationwide scrambling to deal with it. We believe that we're doing all we can to protect the community and to protect the island, Babautse said. There have been more than 2,200 tourist cancellations since February 3rd, according to the Guam Visitors Bureau. GVB President Pilar Laguatnia said she's not concerned at this time. She acknowledges that the travelers are reluctant to fly during times of an outbreak such as the coronavirus. Until travelers regain confidence, she said GVB and the industry will continue to get the message out that precautions are being taken to keep both residents and visitors safe. Here are some of your comments. One Facebook user said they had all the time to stop all flights coming into Guam when it started hitting Japan and other countries. You better hope it hasn't landed on Guam. Lives should have come first, not greed. Another Facebook user, Vanessa Marie Taitano-Toves, said, "That's extremely upsetting that at least the area of the clinic and where the man was isn't even being shared. We knew more about dengue than we do about this virus that can kill." And Bel Nandez said, "Guam isn't ready. Public health failed us big time. This is serious and it is not to be taken lightly. Did the officials do anything to coordinate with other agencies just in case? Well, now they are looking for a patient that left the clinic." American Medical Clinic Dr. Vince Akimoto says he believes that Guam is not prepared to handle the coronavirus.
The real disaster that is the Guam Memorial Hospital emergency room. You can't get in. So if you have coronavirus, you better order Heineken because you ain't gonna get coronavirus treated at GMH tonight.
American Medical Clinic's Dr. Vince Akimoto does not believe the Guam Memorial Hospital is prepared to handle the coronavirus. The local physician says although the Department of Public Health is doing its job in terms of informing the community about what they should prepare, we are dangerously and recklessly behind the curve in terms of acute care hospital facilities. He told KUAM,
"If a case comes to Guam, we're gonna need better coordination between the clinics and the hospital and between realistically the prioritization of acute care resources. We're going to have limited supplies of IVs, we're going to have limited supplies of oxygen, we're going to have limited supplies of all the different protective devices. And so if we don't work together, there's going to be a lot of chaos and confusion." Here are some of your comments. On Instagram, @SloanLove said, "Impressed that he's telling it like it is and hoping his voice is heard somewhere up high enough where some action will happen." Another Instagram user, GuamGlow671 said, "Yeah for Dr. Akimoto for speaking out. Are the hospitals in Guam getting the message? I certainly hope so." Public Health announces that there are 0 cases of coronavirus on island. Public Health says a man who reportedly left a clinic Tuesday after being told he might need to be isolated to test for possible coronavirus infection has been cleared. American Medical Clinic's Dr. Hua Win said a walk-in patient came in Tuesday with flu-like symptoms. This male patient came in and complained of some URI symptoms, fever, and chest pains, and shortness of breath, and questionable contact with a Chinese national, he recalled. Because of that, he was interviewed further, but Dr. Win said the man got frustrated and abruptly left. That's when, according to established protocol, they immediately contacted Public Health. Dr. Ann Pubatsky and Public Health Medical Director Dr. Jana Manglotnia pick up the story from there. Patient was fully evaluated by a Guam provider, had a complete history and physical checked out, and the provider even consulted with the Centers for Disease Control because of the situation we've encountered, just to be on the safe side, and he was cleared, Manglotnia said. He was not a person of interest, not a patient under investigation. At that point, the case was closed, but we asked what about the information provided to KUAM that the patient's spouse had recently been to Beijing and had just left again for China.
Didn't that meet the criteria for further testing? Dr. Manglotnia wouldn't comment on the specifics of the case. Public Health says so far no cases have been referred to the Centers for Disease Control for coronavirus testing. This includes the 36 or so visitors from China that arrived before the federal travel ban was implemented. Annette Uggan, who's heading up the surveillance team, said they're checking up on them regularly. Public Health is well aware of the community's concerns and how quickly panic can spread. Director Linda DeNorsi promises continued transparency. We're at the forefront with Public Health to deliver you the appropriate information as quickly as possible, she said. And Public Health again reassures that there are no currently confirmed cases of coronavirus. As for what you can do, it's the same thing you would normally do to prevent getting the flu or any other respiratory type of illness. For example, make sure your hands are clean and wash them often. Avoid touching your mouth, eyes, or nose if you haven't washed them. Stay away from people who are sick and stay home if you feel under the weather. It is also a good idea to get a flu shot. Here are some of your comments. And Leon Guerrero said, I hope Guam is ready with the right tools and health safety measures. I hope they don't keep the truth from the public just to avoid public panic and then it's too late. This is very scary. I don't even want to go out of the house. Another Facebook user said, she keeps saying she doesn't know of his marital status. Don't you get why he's asking the question? He was said to be married to Chinese who recently came back from Beijing, and that worries many of us. Tom Shea said, Dr. Hua at the end said, yes, this patient should be a person under investigation. Public Health says no. So who is right? And Therese Duenas says, how can you be so sure? Perhaps we should get the provider to answer these pressing questions. Why isn't he there tonight? Why hold a press conference and not have answers? What's the reassurance? This is no laughing matter. KUAM put up a poll on Instagram asking if you are concerned about the coronavirus, and here are the results.
A mother of 3 was killed in a car crash last Saturday.
With gray skies above them, the Ludwig family gathered near a tree along Route 2 in Agate this past Saturday. The children of 39-year-old Karimi Louis Ludwig placed flowers at the base of the tree where the vehicle she was in on Saturday morning came to a fatal stop. Her death marks the second fatal automobile accident of the year. It was early Saturday morning around 2 a.m. when Guam Police Department officers with the Southern Precinct Command responded to a single automobile crash. 3 people were in the car. After the crash, the victim was taken to Naval Hospital Guam, where CPR was conducted en route by Guam Fire Department medics. According to GPD spokesperson Sergeant Paul Tapau, Karimi Ludwig later succumbed to her injuries and was pronounced deceased by attending physicians. Right now, the Guam Police Department cannot confirm any of the statements that are made. We still have to bring the family in for an interview or the operator of the vehicle for pre-tip interview, Tapau said. Karimi Ludwig is survived by her husband and 3 children, including 2 teenage daughters and an 8-month-old baby boy. Funeral arrangements have not yet been made as the family says they are waiting for Karimi Ludwig to be discharged from the hospital. Many of you took to the comments to send your condolences to the Ludwig family. One Facebook user said, condolences to the family, may he bless them with peace, strength, and comfort during this time of sorrow. Rest in peace. Another Facebook user said, my deepest condolences to the family. May you all find comfort in knowing she is in a better place. May she rest peacefully.
Around the world, people pay their respects to the late Kobe Bryant.
Basketball legend Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 other people were killed in a helicopter crash last month in Calabasas, California. Justin Dwayne, Julius David, and Joy Dominique Aguilo of Jigo shared these photos from a recent trip to LA in support of the Lakers and the tragic death of the great Kobe Bryant. The Aguilo siblings are huge fans, and Joy was even able to sing the national anthem at one of their games 2 years ago.
Before I go, don't forget Valentine's Day is coming up, and you can enter KOAM's Looking for Love scavenger hunt. The link will be down below. And over on Uno Magazine Guam's Instagram, we will be giving away 2 tickets to Sip and Spray Paint, one of our Valentine's Day events. Suzuis Maasi for watching, and I'll see you next time. Is that okay?